think the single biggest challenge faced by not-for-profit society publishers, those with subscription titles, which is still the majority, is library consortia sales. There's no doubt that getting a share of the consortia income from libraries is an incredibly important issue, and I think that's one of the biggest challenges for them.
Non-for-profit publishers are facing a number of challenges right now because all the ones that affect a for-profit organization also affect us. But something that's really unique to not-for-profits is sustainability. We don't have shareholders, we don't have to return money to shareholders, but we do have to sustain our publishing activity. Our users want us to enhance our platform, start new journals, initiate new conferences in new technologies, and those things do cost money. So, having enough of a revenue stream to continue to do the good work that we do for the scholarly community is a challenge right now.
The single biggest challenge I think that non-profit publishers face at the moment is probably trying to compete with the big publishers on a global scale. So research is becoming more and more international, and learned societies based in small countries with small portfolios of journals are having to really compete with the larger players who have a lot more investment and money to spend on the new technologies.
The single largest challenge for a society publisher is increasingly scalability. Interestingly, while the digital publishing has made barriers for entry perhaps lower initially to publish something, to sustain a program, it's actually more complex, and the expectations of our authors and the research community in general, now that their knowledge has increased significantly, their expectations are very, very high. So we have to really make sure that we continue to add value, and there's also the expectation that digital publishing is far less expensive than printing. Since we have both digital publishing and we also print, that's not the case, but even if and when printing goes away, it's very challenging to meet adequately the understandable expectations and needs of our researchers in digital publishing.
I think the biggest challenge for non-profit publishers is in some ways survival, and in other ways the erosion of copyright. So we've got to do everything that we can maximize on our copyright, and I think that's going to be the challenge over the next years.